I am Pakistani and you are watching Mr. Pakistan. Today this video I'll teach you. I made a finally made by solar power tile to the table. Finally I made a star which I tried to make a couple of days because this star you can see on my previous videos I made this use a solar panel and try to make star, but it will not work due to this low power solar panel. Then I finally made this star right now. I'm preparing this thing about 5 days. Now finally made it. How I made for the three-wheeler car, which is also known as tri car. But if you like, you can make a four-wheeler car. How I can make, I use a double-sided adhesive tape. Apply the piece cut and apply their ends. Remove the stick outside insulation sticker. Then place the two motors in a parallel way, such a way it will, if I leave the power, the motor, both motors get either same reaction, either clockwise or anti-clockwise. And then I connect up motors to the panel output, which is negative to the one of the terminal and positive to the other terminal, such a way to connect it, both motors go forward. Because this time I use a three-wheeler system, so it is important to rotate the motor forward, not a backward, otherwise this was reverse. And this was connect a flywheel with same double-sided tape to air. And now it works. Now we can, that's problems when I'm making this project. It can give 5 days when I'm making it first. Because first my initial plan is to support motors, but when I calculating this solar panel power, which is 310 milliamps, and if I calculate watts, which is equivalent to the Ohm's law, which we can get a maximum 3 watts of power. This entire panel will give 3 watts of power. And my 4 motor system, we can have the 4 motors in parallel at 12 volts. It will take 4 watts. So this is 1 watt more than solar panel required motor can consume the solar panel giving. That's why it will not work. Then I change the little bit circuit. What I can do, I connect 2 motors in series and 2 in parallel, and then give 12 volts. Each way it will little bit reduce the power, motor consumption power to 3.5 watts, which is still more than solar panel. Then I connect all wheel in series and give 12 volts, which can each wheel a 3 volt, and total is 1.5 watts. Watts drive, and it will still be sometimes one wheel stop and I will push by and other wheel stop and other wheel spin by manually, third wheel stop. That's why we can do now. Then we can decide to add a battery in parallel it. So my battery is 3 volt, so I will have the 3 volt battery in there. And I also change the winding, so all motor is 3 parallel connection, arranged at a parallel. And then I use LM317 adjustable voltage regulator to adjust, attempt to adjustable regulator. I will use a fixed voltage in order to convert this 12 volt into 3 volt and leave this motor at same time also charge the battery and combine with battery, and battery also used will this solar panel battery, and battery also helps to leave the more power to turn on these motors. Like these nickel metal hydride batteries. These batteries 1.2 volt, they are the 3 series which will 3.6 volt. Now sadly this battery is not powerful. Instead this battery leaves the half of the L for the solar panel in order to drive motor. It will also consume more power to the solar panel. Instead it can push this this battery L to start a motor. It is also the more power for the solar panel. That's why it will not work also. Then I finally remove the 4 wheels and only use 2 wheels, which are both are parallel again, and this time I exactly drive 12 volts. Now this one is 2 watts of power, but right now it is too fast, and this is a free wheel. It's just connect two wheels, free wheels in the side, or this is also known as a tester wheel. I connect one tester wheel in the middle, so it will balance the whole cell. If you have both these sides instead of a center, this motor it still works, but this time this is also work with single wheel, tester wheel in the middle. Because if both the wheel is outside, we then need a more push because this motor now is a single tester wheel. These two motor jobs is push this entire unit to forward, and if there are two tester wheels, one side motor drive push the one tester wheel, and then motor push the other tester wheel. That's why it is little bit slower than single tester wheel. Now I add go outside in sunlight and test it. This video can be done next video very soon. Pause.